Hey everybody, it's Jeremy, Palmetto Mortgage Group. Hey listen, I wanted to touch on a subject that usually gets avoided most of the time, and that is how do you deal with self-employed borrowers? And as a lender, we do a terrible job of explaining the programs out there for self-employed people. Now, obviously you're a real estate agent and you are self-employed, or you may come across a lot of clients that are self-employed. And traditionally, here's what happens. A lender gets the tax returns and we see what they claim or they pay taxes on. And usually the conversation goes like, well, they really want to buy a $400,000 house, but they only qualify for a $200,000 house because they write everything off, which is not a bad thing. That's the reason, that's part of the benefit of being self-employed, is you get to deduct your expenses from your income. But when it comes to lending, the problem is that from a Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac box, inside the box, they want to average self-employed borrowers' taxable income over the last 2 years. That becomes a problem when people write off all of their expenses. So what's the solution? And this is a good one. This is why I wanted to throw this out there to you guys. The solution are products that do bank statements. The reason why bank statement programs are so important is because we can avoid the tax return mess altogether. We wouldn't even have to submit tax returns. All we need to get are bank statements that show deposits for the last 12 months and be able to use those deposits to establish the income basis for the file. And so, believe it or not, we're not taking the deposits and subtracting out what we see as expenses. We're taking deposits from either the personal bank statements or deposits from the business bank statements. And there are differences in what percentages of income or deposits we can use for either one of those. But this is usually far better than trying to average a self-employed borrower's income off of what they claim on their tax return. So remember this, if you've got or have come across self-employed borrowers this year, or as you head into the fourth quarter, that are self-employed, that have a great outstanding business, but typically they are going to write off majority of their expenses, get them over to us, let us take a look, and we may actually have a really good option for them. So guys, have a beautiful week. If there's anything I can do, reach out. This is my cell phone number. Text me, call me. But let's make the fourth quarter the strongest one ever. Guys, talk to you soon. Bye.